Hey everybody, Jessica Coulter here, CEO and founder of Ace Cookie Tutoring. Today I want to talk to you about semester 2. We are officially in countdown mode. Most students will be going back this week, probably in just a day or two. So if that describes you, describes your kiddos, make sure you hit that like button for me, drop a yes down below. I also want to let you know that I have a Facebook group that is perfect for the parents of middle schoolers, high schoolers, college kids, and even, little older kids or maybe even younger kids. So definitely, if you got a tween or a teen, be sure to click that link in the description and join us. So this countdown, what do we need to do? How do we get your kids ready for semester 2 so they have a better semester 2 than maybe they did first semester? Or if it was an awesome semester, then let's keep it awesome. So the very first thing I need you to do, moms and dads that are watching, is to get your kids prepared. So we've got to get them physically prepared and we've got to get them mentally prepared. So physically prepared means we've got to have those backpacks cleaned out. I know I brought that up in a previous video, but this is pretty much the last chance. Let's get all that loose paper out of there, all of those broken pens, pencils, things that aren't being used, get them out of the backpack and have the correct supplies in there. Things that your kids are actually going to use, the things they actually need, okay? I also want your teens to have the schedules they need, okay? So high school kids, college kids probably have new classes this semester, and even middle school kids do. So make sure we've got those printed out, no matter if we're all online nowadays or not. We always got these schedules handed to us first day of school. That might be the case for your kids, so definitely let them have a copy. Put it in a planner, put it in the front pocket of a backpack, wherever it needs to go so it's handy that very first day of school, okay? So those are going to be the things you need to do to get your teens, get your kids prepared to go back physically. Now when it comes to mentally prepared, well, that is going to come down to your child's mindset, to their attitude, okay? So if you've got a daughter that's like, oh, I don't want to go back, I don't want to deal with so-and-so teacher, well, we've got to convince her, we've got to have her change her way of thinking that, maybe we can try this instead of that to get along with this teacher. Maybe your son is just like, oh my goodness, I'm over this class. I'm over having to take this particular subject. Well, again, we've got to help him realize that if he decides it's going to be a horrible class, if he decides it's not going to be any fun, then that's how it's going to go. So we've got to get your teens to realize, hey, my attitude, my mindset makes a difference in how this class is going to go. So I've got one more tip here for you I want to share with you in just a second. Before I do though, do know we're live on Facebook and on YouTube. So be sure you're a follower on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube so you'll always catch these videos live. So last tip to give you guys here. And moms and dads, I want your teens, I want your tweens to have a purpose for semester 2. So for me as valedictorian, for her as a straight A student, it was always learn as much as I can, get those perfect grades or as perfect as I can make them. I always knew the exact percentage that I wanted minimum. Maybe your kids are the same way. Maybe they know, hey, I got an A last semester in this class, I won A again, or I was so close to getting a B, let's actually make that B happen. So make sure your kids have a goal, make sure they have a purpose, whether it's related to a certain grade, or maybe it's just getting through the semester. Maybe last semester was really, really tough because you guys were doing online learning. There was some stuff going on at home. Maybe something crazy happened at the school level, whatever it was. Just make sure your teens, your tweens, your kids have a purpose, okay? Give them something to look forward to at the end of the year. Have them have a reason for doing their best, for trying hard, to actually being ready to go back to school, willing to go back to school, and wanting to go back to school to learn something new. Because something as simple as learning something new each week in every class is a wonderful purpose. So it just depends on what your kids need. It depends on what they want their purpose to be. So moms and dads, bring up that conversation. Hopefully get that figured out before the first day of semester 2. So thank you so much for watching. And like I said, if you're not already a member of my group called Students Aiming for A's, moms and dads, this is the group for you if you want your kids to be curious, if you want your kids to be ready for semester 2. So click the button in the description, answer a couple questions, join us, so your teens can have an amazing semester too. Thanks so much.